Hello, this is Jim. Welcome to another Glenside Public Library Quick Tips video. Today we're going to start a new series entitled Spice Up Your Word Docs. Today we're going to look at inserting pictures to enhance your documents in Word. I have some blank text here formatted in paragraphs. And let's say in this third paragraph, I want to insert a picture. Pretty simple to do. I go to the Insert tab in Word and to Pictures. I've got two options, Online Pictures or This Device. This is Microsoft Word 2019. If you have 2016, 2013, the wording may be different, but it's essentially the same functions. Everything we talk about will work in those versions. I'm going to choose This Device, which means I have a file that I want to insert. I have to navigate to the folder. Mine happens to be open. I'm going to choose Mother and Baby at Sunset and click Insert. And boom, a picture. A very big picture. In fact, the picture is actually much bigger than this. However, Word scales it so that it fits within the margins. I want to make it smaller than this, however. The handy thing is I've got handles in the corners that will allow me to change the size while keeping the aspect ratio of the picture. I also have handles on the sides and on the top and bottom. These will stretch my picture, so just be aware. This here, this is a handle for rotation. If I don't like these changes, I'm going to reset to picture and size. Look what it did. Holy cats, that's big. That's because that's the actual size of the picture. And it's 20 inches wide in my current document. Is too big. Now, I could drag this around and it'll slowly change. It's kind of awkward. And I can't move it that much. But what I can do is when the picture is active, I go to the Picture Tools Format tab, and let's say I want all of the pictures I insert into my document to be 2 inches wide. I choose 2 and hit Enter. It enforces keeping the picture ratio, the aspect ratio, and it works. Looks good. Couple of things. First of all, notice all this blank space here. This is a result of what's called text wrapping. In other words, how do I want my text to flow around my picture? I click on it. I have a Layout Options button here. On the Format tab, I can also use Wrap Text here. Look at my options. I can go in front of or behind, tight, through, top and bottom. Currently, we are the default in line with text, which means it's pretty much anchored to the left margin. I'm going to click Square. Square lets us flow text around it, kind of like a newspaper page. I can also, at that point, move it more easily. Notice the guidelines. This says it's even with the beginning of my paragraph. Centered on the page. I can also say use position. Now notice this is actually presets for the page, but I can go to more layout options and say, you know, I want all of my pictures to be right aligned to the right margin. And so this one is now fine. I also have under the Format tab quite a few handy options, including do I want a pre-made style that I like, soft edges, drop shadows, borders. I'm going to go, I like this soft edge with a little bit of a drop shadow. I'll use that. I also have options over here. Artistic effects, pencil sketch, mosaic bubbles, glow edges. You can do all sorts of things. This is kind of a tiled look. but I'm good with the way it is. I can also work with colors. I can say I want to take out some of that saturation. I want it to be less vibrant or more vibrant. Or I can recolor completely. All sorts of things. I can also do color corrections, either sharpening or softening the picture. Doesn't really show up too much here. Brightness and contrast. Contrast is by rows, brightness is by column. So right here, this is unchanged. This is up 20% brightness, up 40% brightness. This is up 40% brightness and contrast. I'm going to leave it where it is. Again, I have more fine control if I choose correction options, and I can work with different degrees. But even just using the presets, you can make a nice effect and really enhance the look of your document. Thanks for watching. Next week, we will explore another adjunct or addition to enhance your Word documents.